In this video, I'm diving into perhaps the most pressing question when planning to shear your sheep for the first time. Whether you should go with old school hand shears or spend the extra money for the fancy electric shears. Honestly, the first couple times, shearing is a nightmare. If you're anything like me, as a complete amateur, you're gonna end up wrestling your sheep, straining your back, hurting your hands, and ending up with half-shorn sheep. Not ideal. It'll probably leave you wondering if this romantic idea of running and living and working on your own sheep farm is even worth it, or if you should have just kept your job in town. If you don't have access to a sheep shearer, don't live near any shearing courses, or you're just intent on learning the skill yourself, like I am, then this can be a really frustrating learning curve. I'm halfway through my second shearing season myself, and let me tell you, as an amateur, I definitely have some thoughts at this point. There is so much information out there about this exact topic. But the problem is, if you are a complete beginner, then none of it even feels relevant because you don't have that starting point. Like it just isn't, it's just not helpful. So from an amateur's perspective, I'm gonna be rating these two completely different methods on these 8 factors. And I think my answer at the end may surprise you. Oh, we made a mess of that. Hang on. Out of the way. Oh, awkward. I was gonna shear them today, but it rained all yesterday, so they're soaking wet. So we're just gonna talk about it. So let's get into it. All right, so the first thing I wanna talk about is speed. Which one is faster and why we care. The thing is, when you're brand new at this, you're gonna be slow at both. Overall though, the electric shears are gonna be faster. Professional shears in both arenas can get very, very quick, but that's not us, is it? The next point to consider is risk, and that goes right along with speed. The electric shears are going fast no matter what you decide you're doing. And if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, that's gonna involve you cutting your sheep or yourself. With the hand shears, you can only get into so much trouble so quickly because they're going at the speed of your hand, and that's not very fast. Let's not, no, guys, it's mineral. Back off, back off. Akita, nope. It's just mineral. It is not exciting. There you go. Y'all back up. Yes, Arthur. No. Oh my goodness. Absolute savages. Oh geez, I gotta step over your water. No, get out of the way. Next thing to consider is the effect on the sheep. Oh, Arthur. If I step in this water, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, my foot. My foot, okay. Oh, Arthur. I will still put you in the freezer. Do you understand me? Oh, all right. There. You get mineral on the ground because you're, Dude. Never turn your back on a ram. Get out. Ladies. Oh. Jeez. The hand shears probably aren't gonna freak your sheep out. The electric shears, on the other hand, when that kicks on, you may have a bit of a rodeo on your hands. They get used to both though. Next big consideration is the effect on your body. Either way, you're gonna be bent over, your back is gonna hurt. The electric shears, I find the vibration can be very hard on your hands. It's physically difficult to hold them, and this can put strain on your arms, and just that vibration it's kind of crazy. But on the flip side, with the hand shears, you're bent over for longer because it takes longer, and it's gonna be really hard on your hands also because of the motion that you have to do. It's kind of a toss up there, to be completely honest. The next thing I wanna talk about is noise. And I suppose I could have included this on effect on your body, but I am keeping it separate because for some people, this probably isn't an issue. Other people, it's gonna be a big one. So the hand shears are silent. Or nearly silent. There's a bit of a noise, not a big deal. The electric shears make quite a lot of noise. For some people, that's not gonna bother them the slightest. And then for other people, they're gonna find it very overstimulating. And I mean, it goes on for a long time. You hear it as long as you're shearing. I don't wear ear protection when I'm shearing. I suppose you could. The next consideration is cost. So when I purchased my electric shears, I got them for basically bottom of the barrel, cheapest possible Amazon option, and they're about 200 Canadian dollars. And that's not one and done either. They're gonna require blades fairly frequently. On the flip side, pretty sure my hand shears cost me 18 Canadian dollars. So if you're strapped for cash, or that $180 difference could go somewhere way more important, then the hand shears are definitely a better bet. The next thing I want to talk about is the overall result of your shearing. Now, for beginners, it's more important that we get the wool off than how they look. But that doesn't change the fact that a nicely shorn sheep is going to look a lot better than when they kind of look like a mattress pad that's gone through a wood chipper. And the last consideration is electricity. Do you have that where your sheep are? Can you even get your sheep to where you have electricity? Because if you don't have the option to have power, then to use the electric shears, you have to be doing the batteries, which are very expensive, or you're left with having to do hand shears. Anyways, hey birdos. As an amateur, giving advice to other amateurs, my overall pick for which kind of shears to use is overwhelmingly hand shears. I think it's a really great place to start. You're gonna learn a lot about the process and about yourself and your sheep as you're doing it. And it's a safer way to start for your sheep and a more comfortable way to start for you. Blah, 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 blah. Hey boys. That being said, I have shorn my flock 1.5 times at this point. I hardly know what I'm doing at all. These are just my thoughts, my opinions, and what I would suggest for someone who's done somehow even less than I have. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider doing the things. Help me out by liking it, help me out by subscribing to the channel. If you found this helpful, please let me know in the comments. If you think I'm an absolute idiot, I mean, you could also tell me in the comments, that'd be cool. And if you have any helpful advice for amateurs like myself and others, again, that would be super appreciated. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more sheep shiz. Fudgies! She's like, I am sleeping, ma'am.
You came out of nowhere.
In this video, I'm diving. It's cold, sheep. Holy F, guys, it's freezing. Holy frig, it's freezing. Actually, you know what? Freezing! Hey, Knucklet. Knuckly buckly boy.
This is our time.